welcome to the Glendale Housing Authority meeting being called to order at 2:04. Due to the evolving situation with COVID-19 novel coronavirus and health recommendations from the LA County Health Department, Glendale Housing Authority meeting will be available to the public electronically. Due to social distancing requirements, the public will not be able to attend the meeting. The public is encouraged to watch and participate from the safety of their homes to practice social distancing. The meeting can be viewed on local cable, Charter Cable Channel 6, and AT&T Uverse Channel 99. Streaming online at www.glendaleca.gov/government/public meeting portal. For public comments and questions during the meeting, please call 818-937-8100. City staff will be submitting these questions and comments in real time to the appropriate person during the Glendale Housing Authority meeting. Thank you. With that, please roll call.
Authority Member Agajanian.
Present.
Brotman.
Here.
Kasakian.
Here.
Najarian.
Here.
Barazian.
Here.
Chair Devine.
Here. What's next, please?
Next would be closed session. I'll be reading closed session first, then going on to the regular agenda.
Thank you.
Conference with real property negotiators, agency negotiators attending the closed session are Rubik Galanian, Mike Garcia, Jillian Van Meiden, Philip Lanzafine, Peter Zovak, Mike Fortney, Michelle Sean Nazarians, and Michelle Flynn. Instructions to the negotiators will concern the price and terms for the lease of property location 900 East Broadway. Negotiating parties, Meta Housing Corporation. B, conference with real property negotiators, agency negotiators attending the closed session are Rubik Galanian, Mike Garcia, Jillian Van Meiden, Philip Lanzafine, Peter Zovak, Mike Fortney, Michelle Sean Nazarians, and Michelle Flynn. Instructions to the negotiators will concern the price and terms for the lease of property location 912, 920 East Broadway and 117 South Belmont Street. Negotiating parties, Adobe Communities.
Thank you. Do we expect to report out on these items?
We do not, Madam Chair.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Next item, please.
Next item is the regular business agenda. If we can have roll call for that. Authority member. We can move on to the agenda itself, Chair Devine. The agenda for the November 17, 2020 regular meeting of the Glendale Housing Authority was posted on Tuesday, November 10, 2020 on the bulletin board outside City Hall.
Thank you. And what's next?
For approval of minutes, minutes of the regular Housing Authority meeting of October 27, 2020.
Okay. Do I have a motion?
Move for it.
Second.
Second. Thank you. Hearing no objections, the minutes stand approved as submitted. What's next, please?
Next is oral communications. The discussion is limited to items not a part of this agenda. Each speaker is allowed 5 minutes. Members of the Housing Authority may question or respond to the speaker, but there will be no debate or decision. The matter may be referred to staff through Executive Director for investigation and report. There are no calls.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And the next item?
Next would be Authority member and staff comments.
Are there any comments from the Authority members? I would just like to say that we're getting closer to interviewing applicants for the Housing Authority city rental, our Section 8 and applicants to the authority. So we'll have that news for you hopefully before the end of the year. Are there any other comments? Staff, any other comments from my colleagues? Okay. No. Okay, hearing none. I know we have Pam Jackson is here from staff. She has some rather exciting news. We have fulfilled our wait list for affordable housing. And so Pam, do you want to tell our viewers how they can apply? And since we want to refresh our wait list.
Sure, thank you. Good afternoon, Housing Authority Chair Devine, members of the Housing Authority. My name is Pamela Jackson. I'm the housing coordinator for the city of Glendale, and I'm before you today to announce another affordable housing opportunity, City Lights Project waitlist opening. Beginning next Monday, November the 23rd, We will open the waiting list for 3 existing multifamily affordable housing developments. Metropolitan City Lights, located at 1760 Gardena Avenue. Glendale City Lights, located at 3673 San Fernando Road. And Vassar City Lights, located at 1814 Vassar Street. Due to the pandemic, applications will be accepted online only. We will be opening the 2-bedroom and 3-bedroom waiting lists for each project. So that means there will be a total of 6 wait lists opening up. And the 2-bedroom wait list for each project will be open from November the 23rd through December the 2nd. The 3-bedroom waiting list for each project will be open from December the 3rd through December the 11th. Applicants may apply to any list that they are eligible for, and income limits apply. And there are also restrictions on the number of people that may occupy any given unit. We sent a flyer via US mail with information about this opening to over 7,000 people on our interest list. We also will be sending an email blast out this afternoon, late afternoon, early evening, to another 14,000 people on our interest list. We're also going to be placing advertisements in 6 community newspapers and updating our city website and social media platforms with information about the opening. We have a dedicated telephone line and email address for this opening. The telephone line will be staffed beginning November the 23rd. So with that, I will take any questions that you might have.
You want to, if you would please read out the telephone number,
Sure.
Pamela?
Okay, sure. So the telephone number for this opening is area code 818-550-4507. Again, that line will be staffed beginning Monday, November 23rd, which is next week, and that'll be the first day of the opening. And we also have an email address, which is City Lights Lottery. That's City Lights with an S, Lottery, at glendaleca.gov.
Thank you. What are the hours for the phone in?
The hours will be 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. We do have the Thanksgiving holiday coming up next week. So while the application will be available online, there will not be any staff available to take phone calls over the holiday weekend. But normal business hours will be 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Okay, so if they have questions, or they can call 818-550-4507, Monday through Friday, starting November 23rd from 8 a.m. till 5 p.m.
That is correct.
Okay, can I ask my colleagues who have questions?
I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, Ms. Perazzi,
Pamela?
go ahead.
Question for you. I believe those are the family projects. Am I right?
Yes, you are correct. They are family projects.
Okay, that's great. Thank you.
And you'll see the household size on the graphic that we have
Okay.
up. So we do have occupancy standards for these units. If it's a
Okay.
one-person household, unfortunately, they would not be eligible to apply. But anywhere from 2 to 7 people, depending on the unit, could potentially qualify.
Thank you, Ms. Pamela.
Sure.
Yeah, so we
I
have,
have a question.
any other questions?
Yeah, I have a question.
Go ahead, Councilmember Brotman.
Pamela, so the maximum income, that range, can you just explain what that means? And is this keyed off of, the area median income? Could you maybe give us a little bit more about that?
Yes, so the income limits, it's a little complicated because these projects were funded with more than one funding source. And so each funding source tells us what the income limits are for any given unit. But we go with the lowest applicable maximum income. And so that's what you see there. It is based on the area median income for Los Angeles County.
And what percent of the area median income are we targeting here?
So for these units, it ranges from, ranges from 30% to 60%.
Okay, so we have a certain,
I'm sorry.
no, so we have a certain number of units that are for 30% and a certain number for 60%.
That's correct. But because there's so many funding sources in these projects, we may have one unit that is designated at, let's say, 30%, which would be under our tax credit guidelines, but it also may be designated as a home unit at the very low income range. So we will take the lowest of the two. Actually, there are more than two, but that gives you an idea. So yeah, from 30% to 60%, generally speaking, would be the income range.
Okay, thanks.
Anyone
Sure.
else? Any other questions? Okay, hearing none. For the benefit of anyone that just tuned in, or if you maybe didn't hear the news and the instructions, the 2-bedroom units, you can start applying November 23rd through December 2nd, and the 3 bedrooms from December 3rd to the 11th. The telephone number for information is 818-550-4507 from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, or you can go to the email address is citylightslottery@glendaleca.gov. Okay, that's good news. So we'll await the applicants, and then we can move on with the lottery. Thank you, Pam, very much.
Thank you.
And what's next, please?
I'm sorry, can we just,
New business?
Any new business? None that I know of. Next,
Adjournment.
well, we'll recess to closed session. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay.